Welcome everybody to a new Origen Podcast episode. Today we got the special guest, Antweezy.
What's up, man? I'm so honored to be at the Origen Podcast, man. What's up? It's your boy Anthony. A lot of you know me as Antweezy, man. Let's get it, though.
Let's get it. Thank you, man. Thank you for joining us. I know you're busy right now doing your whole podcast run because, we got a special event coming up soon, right?
A very special event, man. Very special, and I think a first one for the 805 too.
Hell yeah. That's the first time I've ever heard of anything like this. We're going to get into it, but... Dude, how you feeling? How you feeling doing this whole podcast run? Because I haven't, to be honest, I did not hear of you until this whole media thing popped off.
Yeah, well, you know me, I feel good. I feel good, first of all. I had to break out of my shell, though. Straight up, I had to get out of my comfort zone because, my fiance was telling me, she was like, babe, you got to be the one to do this. You know what I mean? Like, I know you want to work with other people and have other people, be the face, but no one's going to, say the things and express them the way you are and the way you feel and the way that you want to do them, so you got to do them. And I know that's true because that's what I've always told myself too, and that's what I tell a lot of artists too, you know what I mean? But at this time I just felt, okay, let's do it. And then it really happened too. Shout out to my boy Destructive too, because he really brought me out of my comfort zone, you know what I mean?
Shout out Destructive.
Yeah, he gave me that first Reintroduction Shot because I've been around for 10 years. I have, and I've helped out a lot of artists around here. A lot of people know me, bro. I will say at least 85% of the 805 artists know me, and all the other entrepreneurs, right? So and I took a little break around 2019. Just had to handle things in life at home and just in general, kid, family, and stuff like that. But he's like, yo, bro, we gotta let the people know who you are again, because the people our generation, they know who I am, but it's the younger generation,
exactly,
cats, bro.
Exactly.
And I've been helping out a lot of these new cats. I've been reaching out to them, and I've been just not trying to put my business in theirs, but just in a way what's up, bro? I see what you're doing, and I appreciate it. And you're really showing love to everyone around here. You're repping the area. I'm proud of you, that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? But and then they be like, hey, what's up? What do you think of this? And then we get to talking, and then from there it just builds a good relationship. And I'm I'm able to be yo, if you need help with anything, let me know. I got you, bro. And they don't know who I am, what I've done, and where I've been, and who I've worked with. And I don't even tell them, because I'm just let's just do it. Let me show you what I can do. You know what I'm saying?
Your actions speak louder than your words.
Yeah, and they did. You know what I mean? And a lot of those artists are oh, wow. And then they end up finding later who I am, because they talk to everybody else around here, so they go do their research too on me, and then go be like, who's this? And then they get whatever feedback they get, but obviously it's good because they're still fucking with me and I'm fucking with them, and that's just who I'm trying to breed next. You know what I mean? It's just the next generation.
Hell yeah, that's crazy, man. Working with all these artists, like you said, you're working with this new generation of artists, and from what I said, I didn't hear of you up until now, but because you are the guy behind the scenes, doing everything behind the scenes, you're getting ready, setting up events, or connecting the people to certain other people that
right.
Those doors right there that you're opening for them. 100%.
Yeah. Because honestly, that's who we need to focus on, is the next generation, man. These youngsters, man, because they're really ambitious, and you know what I mean, and they're really sharp, sniffing that blood in the water, bro. They really want it right now, and I see it too, because shout out to Cam the Guapo, man. He's one of the ones right now that's really focused, and he's really driven, and he knows what's in front of him and what's ahead of him. Artists like that are gonna make it. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, there's still some guidance, there's still some structure, there's still always everything, always, no matter what. You know what I mean? Even the artists that I've worked with that have 500,000 followers right now, and they've done tours around the world, around the nation, there's still structure at the end of the day. You know what I mean? Because this whole music thing, it's a forever evolution. It's always elevating, and it's always you don't know where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? Because there's no roof to it, bro. So that's why, it's an amazing thing. You know what I mean? And that's what I try to tell these younger artists. You know what I mean? When they're gonna step into it, because when I stepped into it, 2013, it was slow at first. first because I was getting my feet wet and doing shows because I started off as a promoter in Santa Barbara and started doing shows at this one venue called Velvet Jones. Everybody knows about it, 423 State Street. It's different now. It's not even there no more, but it's legendary though, bro. Everybody's been there. So started doing shows there first year, had like a bunch of them. Next year did some more. And, then from there, I started working with some of those artists that I had brought because they're like, hey man, like let's do some work together. Cool. All right. From there, like things just started coming left and right, forward, backwards, like, or from behind, just like fast speed because like things were starting to pick up because I had gotten myself to a certain level where like, every artist is trying to get to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I got to this level helping out and doing shows and then working with certain artists that are already at that level and then bringing me to their home, to their team. So I started seeing that, what they call the limelight, being in that limelight and just everything coming at you. You can't even plan for the next day, bro. You got to just go with the flow.
100%. Damn, that's fucking crazy, bro. Like, I mean, speaking of all your like involvement with all these artists, like, what made you want to get involved in that situation with like, oh, you know what, I want to help them out, or you know what, I'm in contact with these certain people. Like, I mean, obviously you've always been a hip hop fan, right?
Yeah, straight up.
Okay, let's talk about that. How did that come about? Like, who were your first artists that you just like, damn, these were my guys?
Gave you inspiration.
Yeah.
Yeah, like artists mainstream or like artists I first started working with.
Whatever made that
We could talk about mainstream and then you could do like
Yeah.
local or underground. Or,
Well, yeah, let's start off with this first. You know what I mean? The way I came into knowing about hip hop and how hip hop entered my life, I was probably 10 years old or 9. My mom popped in that Chronic cassette tape into the deck, bro. And she's like, baby, you need to hear this. Bro, my ears have never been the same since I heard that Chronic, bro. That Dr. Dre. And then after that, it was Cypress Hill. And then after that, I just started following like Snoop Dogg and all them. And then I seen how they brought Eminem in. And then after that, Eminem brought 50 Cent in.
Mhm.
So like those are like really like my inspirational people from the beginning, was that whole Aftermath team and all that, you know what I mean? And I had their posters on my wall. I watched the BT, MTV, I watched everything, bro. And then I just started seeing everybody else from Dead Prez to Cash Money and all these other guys, man. And from there, I just realized and saw what they were doing with themselves. And because before music, I was a big skater. I skated, bro. And I was pretty good too. I ended up getting a little sponsorship from a little store out there in Goleta, Old Town Goleta. Shout out to Surf Country. Doug, that's my boy. He gave me my first shot.
shout out, Doug.
Yeah, man. I was probably like 8, 9 years old, right? And the inspiration came to me because when I was consistently practicing my tricks, I was shooting demo videos, like sponsor me tapes. You know what I mean? At an early age, bro, 8 years old, I'm already knowing I'm gonna go skate, record myself, give it to a store, and get sponsored.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because I saw my favorite skaters do it. Shout out to Sam Baptiste and Jesse Silvey from the Shorties team, bro. They're locals though. They're from Goleta. You know what I'm saying? They went pro. You know what I mean? So they were my inspiration too for that. And I seen them travel because I seen their skate videos, and they'd be in France, they'd be in different countries. You know what I'm saying? So it was kind of like what a record label does with artists and what artists are able to do with music. So my inspiration came from skateboarding in the beginning because I wanted to travel. That was my whole thing, was I wanted to travel, bro, and I want to do with something that I love doing, which was skateboarding at the time. Anyways, years go by, I get certain things happen. I don't know, I just didn't have the best influence in my life, the certain right people around me to really like push me towards those dreams and really like tell me like, hell yeah, you can do it. It was just more like, oh, you gotta do some like a real sport. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was told. So, but moving forward after that, I got into music because shout out to my boy Lino Sanchez from the city, man, Santa Barbara. He actually took me, I don't even know how it came about music or anything. He just said, hey, I know a homie over here across the Mediterranean Bridge, and he has a home studio. like, come. I wasn't even thinking about rapping, I don't think, but we went.
Yeah.
Go up there, upstairs, we walk in. Sure as hell, bro. It's a studio, bro. Like, there's record vinyls everywhere. There's, you know, the whole MP3 thing, the whole setup, bro. This is probably like 2008, 2007.
That's
High
earlier,
school
man.
still, bro. So, you know what I mean? And he had the whole setup here with the booth and like a curtain over it, shower curtain. You know what I mean? Straight like setup. And the Mac 10 was right here on the dresser too, bro. Yeah, I was like, okay, we're really in this. You know what I mean? But you know, the first, you know, and I went to go record. So the first instrumental I put up was 50 Cent, Back Down. And then I did Ice Cube, Good Day. You know what I mean? And I just talked about shit that was happening at high school, after high school with my friends and everything, you know what I mean? And they seemed to like it and everything. But that was my introduction to like really getting into music. Cause then after that, shortly after that, probably like 3 years later, I'm over there, you know, thinking about, all right, I have my birthday's coming up November, and I kind of want to do something big, something different. You know what I'm saying? I've been watching a lot of MTV Sweet 16. And bro, hey, that inspiration of being a promoter came from that.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, man, how the hell are these people gonna have, you know, all Bone Thugs at their party? They got Eminem and all these celebrities performing at their parties and birthdays. I want something like that. I want something dope that's gonna be like that. Who, you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, man, birthday was coming up, and I was just like, all right, I don't know, I don't even know what to do. I was so stuck, but I was like, I guess I gotta like find a place to do it as. So you know, I went to like so many different places before I found Velvet Jones. I went to like a Moose Lodge type thing. I didn't know what to do, bro. Where to go? I'm gonna think I need a quinceanera or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? But I just looked up music venue. Velvet Jones came up. Then covered Google. Being alive back then, you know what I mean? I don't think I would have been able to figure things out because nobody from my city was doing the things I was doing. Nobody came up in music that I knew personally that was around me to be like, yeah, this is what you gotta do. This is how it works. You know what I mean? Blah blah. Like, so at the same time, all right, I guess I got booked this venue, give them their money, and then I got find an artist, and then I found an artist, booked him, and I actually met him out in Oxnard. And you know, I wasn't even a promoter yet, bro, but I had the idea of what I wanted to do.
Exactly. The vision was there.
Yeah, the vision was there. So he had a meet and greet, and I'm like, yo, take me over there. I'm gonna tell this guy I'm a promoter. Like, I want to do a show.
Yeah.
Sure enough, he was down because he wanted the exposure too. He wanted to show out here too. You know what I mean? So we did all that. But yeah, and like I said, my inspiration came from skateboarding because I wanted to travel. So when I found music, I found that purpose and that opportunity there too. So I got to live my dreams that I wanted to live through skateboarding, but I got to live them through music, and I got to travel around the country. I got to meet a lot of people. I got to meet some, you know, people that are well known, people that are rich, poor, people that are going through shit, that are nice and happy. I got to meet all kinds of different people, bro, and you know, it was a real blessing because music really brought that to my life and allowed me to travel, and you know, I'm really grateful for music.
Damn, bro. Well, that's a great upcoming like story, bro.
Stories?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
That's a great origin story right there.
Yeah, no, it is crazy, bro, and that's why I have the idea, you know, I want to do like a self-documentary thing of myself. You know what I mean? And I know I'm not like a superstar or nothing like that, but you know what? I'm doing it for my personal reasons because at the end of the day, I feel someone would like to hear my story. And on top of that, my kids, I have a 14-year-old and now a 3-year-old. If one day I'm not here, they'll be able to watch my stuff and they'll be able to understand why daddy was busy, why daddy had to do these things, why daddy was told that he was this and he was that, and why people looked down on him, why people looked up to him. You know what I'm saying? It's the reason why I appreciate you guys giving me this time to be able to be on here so that things like this can be set out into the future and for history, you know, for the next person coming up, especially, like I said, my family, my kids, so that they can know about this later. You know what I mean? So yeah, I am going to do a little self-documentary. I'm talking to Destructive about it.
That would be sick.
I'm gonna have yeah, I'm gonna have my boy D Tragic be like the interview person with me. He's at 91.9 KCSB. He does Word on the Streets Radio. Tap in with him.
Damn.
He supports 805 hip hop, rap, R&B, man, every Wednesday night. So, you know, you want to get your music on the radio, go to D Tragic, go to Mambo on the radio too, bro. These are very pioneer people from our area, and they're prominent ones, and they support us. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And speaking about radio, do you feel like nowadays with all this like social media influence, like you think radio is still a big presence in the artist, like in their like line of like, you know what, I gotta go through this line right here, like radio, or do you feel like it's still like
Spotify.
yeah? Do you think maybe the internet is just the way to go, or maybe radio still helps a little bit?
You know, I ain't gonna knock none of them, bro, because they all help. They all do in a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, radio does help because, you know, they're even innovating the way they do radio. They're starting to record themselves in the studio now and put it on YouTube. You know what I mean? They're trying to copy the podcast style. You know what I'm saying?
Because I mean, that's really what it is. Just that they're in between breaks, it's music.
Right. Yeah, that is the difference. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? Radio is big because now there's internet radio too. You got Sirius, you got Dash, you know what I'm saying? So, and it's all part of the social network, you know what I mean? It's all part of the internet, and obviously people, you know, different people have different journeys. Some of them blow up because of social media and the internet. Other people blow up because they put in the consistent time and effort and work too. I'm not knocking these people either. They did too, but you know what I mean? Like, we're talking about two different things here. But yeah, radio is important for sure. If you go do Spotify, Apple, Google, YouTube, SoundCloud, they have campaigns, you know what I mean? Because marketing is important, you know what I'm saying? Because you're just going to get it. You're going to be able to get it in front of the eyes and ears that you're not able to, you know what I'm saying? But your money's going to be able to.
Yeah.
So that's where money comes in. Because yeah, bro, you better have some money if you're going to be getting into this game. And if you're going to be getting into this game, you better be ready to go broke that whole first year. And you're going to go broke multiple times until this thing. Because look, from my personal experience, I had to keep putting money into this thing that I believed in, because I believed that this thing was going to do all these possibilities and open these doors, and just my imagination just, you know, flooded with ideas of this thing that I'm passionate about. You have to keep putting money into it every single time. Even if you don't get nothing back, you get $1 back, you get negative, you got to keep putting money in and then going broke. You got to put money in, run it up, go broke again. And then you got to put money in again, and then run it up again, and then go broke again. Then you put money back in.
Keep climbing.
Right.
Yeah.
And then eventually, that thing that you're putting money in is going to work. And then you won't have to worry about too much. Because that's exactly how it happened for me. With the shows, I kept dumping money into shows, investing into different artists. Each artist was costing me 2 Gs, 5 Gs, 6, 3. But it was working because it was their market. It was a market that either they haven't tapped in yet, but I knew the market was right for them, or it was a market that already was built for them. But at the same time, bro, I didn't start seeing money until 3 years later, bro. And that's because that thing I was putting money into started working. You know what I mean? And then it just started picking up and stacking on top. I still haven't, you know, covered my debt, bro. I still haven't. You know what I mean? Like, we're forever gonna be in negative, no matter what. You know what I'm saying? Like, you may get like 100,000, but you may have put in 500. You know, it don't even know.
It's just that type of things that people don't see, you know, behind the scenes.
Yeah, but you forget about that shit when the shit starts working, though. You forget because you're like, oh, we getting money now. This shit growing on trees. Like, this shit coming left and right. Like, deals, and it's working, and we're with the flow. And you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man, you just gotta like be wise and just make the smart decisions and be consistent, and just accept that you're gonna go broke. Accept that you're gonna sacrifice a lot. Accept that your family's gonna talk shit. Accept that you might be late on some bills. You might not be able to get diapers, bro. Like these are some real shit I had to go through, and a lot of shit that a lot of artists I know how to go through. And it's things that you have to go through. And there's people that get discouraged about that. There's people that be like, nah, I don't want to do that. I want to do it the smart way. It's cool. Do it however you want. You know what I mean? Everybody's different. You know what I mean? You either have the money to put into it to make it work faster for you, or you have the time to put into it, and it may not work as fast as you want it to, but you're still going to get there and it's still going to work out.
Since leaving in 2019, like the industry, like coming back in, and like we see the podcast is like growing like crazy. What your advice to the artists is like? Is it like take advantage of the podcasts, or
straight up take advantage of the podcasters, bro, that are coming up, especially because the 805 has never had them before, and now we have them. And all these local artists, you know, keep doing what you're doing right now still, but come fuck with these podcasts here in the 805. We literally have about 40, probably over more. I'm still meeting a lot of them because this 805 Media Day is really bringing a lot of them. I'm not saying, you know, out of the shadows, because they are there, but they're bringing up because the artists aren't really, you know, showing anybody who's even out here.
Yeah,
that's the thing. The artists, they have all the views from the outside. They have all the viewers and all the people from the outside of the 805. So like they're able to give the exposure to you guys, the podcasters, the media people, and everybody else. You know, they're the ones that are able right now that have the advantage to be able to be like, yo, I'm gonna go fuck with this podcast, check them out, blah blah. Everybody, you guys just need a you know, the way to get set up with these guys up here, next time you guys are working on a project or you guys are about to have something and you guys are going to release it, plan a promo run. I'm telling you, go to my page, bro. I got 40 podcasters. Come here, then go to San Luis, go to Lompoc, Santa Maria, SB, Ventura, Oxnard. Like there's multiple places, bro. You could have a whole 805 promo tour.
Yeah,
you could have a promo run in the 805, bro. That is huge.
Yep, and that's what I brought up to my guys right here is that, I mean, if we just take a look at LA, they got all these big name podcasters. Right. They got No Jumper, they got the Brown Bag, they got
they got everybody.
But that's why when you see these local LA rappers, they do their podcast run, and then like people that are outside that aren't in the know, they're like, damn, who is this guy? He's in every podcast. He must be a big name, and that's when they find them out, and then they become a fan.
It's kind of like when they did a Swiftie, like they everyone shared him,
right?
And then now he's like really big, but I think most of our like artists, like a handful of them, are better than him, but they just don't have the exposure. And it's just like, if we can do that, and if we all share, you know, same artists and expose that artist, I bet you that then he go to LA and then do the same thing. And then he's big.
It's just that at that point it becomes unavoidable. That name becomes unavoidable because everybody's talking about it.
Right. And that's the thing that I said too. It's like you can't just pop up on the platform one time out of the year. You have to treat yourself like the radio would treat your song. They put you on a rotation like twice a week, you know, 5 times a month. But after it's being played that many times, we become familiar with that song. We're like, oh, we know that song. Hey, that song. Oh, that fool now. Oh, that dude. Oh, I'm following him now. So it's like that's what artists need to do, is put themselves in a constant rotation with podcasters, media bloggers, you know, all these people that are reposting content twice a month. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just, and you know, that's just the minimum, bro. There's people out there really doing it 5 times a month. You know what I mean? They're really like showing up on people's shit multiple fucking times. And you know, you got to pay a couple times the first time, but then imagine once you build that relationship, and then that platform starts really fucking with you, bro.
That's a big thing too, because like with us, at least when we invite guests over, like artists, we let them know, hey, whenever you don't even have to come back to the podcast and have a whole episode. Right. We'll like just send us a message. Be like, hey, you know what, bro? We're gonna upload an album. We would like it if you would share it and put it on your social media, and we'll post it.
Exactly. Dude, like it's simple, bro. It's simple communication, and it's a simple asking. What's the worst someone gonna say? No, or like, yo, $30. Okay, cool, done. Just it's all good. You know what I mean? I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I can only speak on what I see and what, you know, I feel, and you know, I just feel that really the artists here in 805 need to take advantage of the media that is popping up in 805, because that's what LA did. They took advantage of their media culture and their media hub. So
they have it like structured now to the point where like it's solid. Like anybody that wants to blow up, you know, you got to hit up the podcasters.
That's why artists from out of state choose to go to LA, choose to go to the Bay, or to go to New York. You know what I'm saying? But that's why, hopefully with this media day event, and we could really bring everybody together to meet everybody, and the fucking media people can come, and the artists and the entrepreneurs and everybody else can come, and we can know what we have here and embrace it. And then hopefully next year everybody's just popping, bro. We start seeing like consistent content, you know what I mean? Like this artist has gone to 4, these guys, this artist went to 5, these, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what we gotta do, is take advantage of what we have here, bro. Like that's what we gotta do, because the podcasters are gonna build you up, the artists are gonna build you up, you know what I'm saying? Then everybody are like, even the promoters, you know what I mean? Even the people that are A&Rs. I don't know too many people that are A&Rs in our area. I know there's a lot of promoters, you know what I'm saying? So that's the other thing, is like they're gonna bring up too, because they're gonna be like, hey, can we sponsor your show? You know what I mean? There's things too where we can all sponsor each other and be on each other's screens and share each other's logos, and you know what I mean, bro? That's the love. We don't even have to come do an interview. It's like, hey, my boy, I want to support you guys, and you guys support my music, or podcasters supporting each other, or like local businesses supporting each other. Yo, put logos, bro. Like, let's sponsor each other. Let's put each other's logos on each other's interviews, and everything it is that we post. You know what I mean? That's like a big form or a big system of supporting, bro. It's like just simply putting a logo. What's up, my boy?
Like a big thing about a bunch of our first few episodes here at the podcast. Every time they would hook us up with a hat, I would just leave it there, and every episode that would be coming out. But for that same reason, what you said, like once people go on that page or that look at that video, they'll be looking at it like, what's up with that? What is that? And then they look it up. There's another person right there, that joins their fan base,
bro. And there's a lot of local businesses that are independently owned by local 805ers like us. You know what I'm saying? Too many to name off the top of my head, bro. But there's even like dispensaries too that help out artists. There's food trucks that help out artists. There's shout out to my boy Yona Reds from Santa Barbara. He helps out artists too at times when he can. You know what I mean? He supports them. You know what I mean? Gordo supports artists. Tree Factory supports artists. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot of them, bro. And so it's like, it's just about reaching out, bro. Artists, you guys too, man. Reach out for sponsors, bro. Get sponsors, bro. Because you know why? At the same time, these local businesses, these podcasts, they want to support you, and they want to support your album, and they want to be a part of it, and they want to help it grow, and they want to help you grow. And at the same time, you come back, you have a label and a name for your label and your own logo, come slap it up on their interview. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just got to like do more of that, you know what I mean? But that's just like the tip of the iceberg, bro. I don't know.
I feel like also the big thing is that this is so brand new to us in the area that it's kind of awkward. We don't have that communication or those introductions to where we're like, oh, I know this guy, I know this podcast, let me reach out. Even a simple DM, it's still so weird to us that we won't even do that. That's the thing.
And then not only that, bro, like I get it too, like with podcasters and artists too. It's like you gotta, sometimes you just gotta build it up on your own and do it yourself too, you know what I mean? Because sometimes somebody just won't recognize you until you're at 60 miles per hour. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just the thing. That's just the way it is though sometimes. But then sometimes, like, people just want to support from 0 and then get to the 60. You know what I mean? It just depends. You gotta surround yourself with the right people. You know what I mean? Same thing with artists too. You gotta surround yourself with the right people, the right homies, the right people that are gonna like motivate you and push you and actually look out for you, and not just want to just be around because of the background that you're around. It's cool, dog. Like, bring your entourage, but like when it's time to work though, have like those selected people that like really want to put in work. Some of your friends might be shy. They may not say that they want to do this shit, but truly inside they might be like, damn, bro, like I want to do something, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like, just talk to your friends, bro. Just pick their brains, have a normal conversation and be like, what do you guys think about this? Like, what do you guys think you guys can do for me? You know what I mean? Like, what's important? You know what I mean? Like, have a team meeting with your friends, bro, and you'll start to realize who's right and who's really gonna push you out and do the same shit. Same thing with the podcasters, same thing with everybody else. You know what I mean? Because the team is important.
Yeah, well, because when we go out too, we always try to like, oh, now just heck, we're Origin, and we talk to like food vendors and stuff. And most of them are like, they're very supportive. It's like, yeah, put a sticker up, or they're not just like, yeah, we're gonna shout you out when we either we'll come back or we'll say on the podcast, you know, like check out this and stuff. So it's
Simple, man.
more than rapping it's more podcasting is like helping each other out and sponsoring one another. So so I like what you're doing. Like you're really putting everyone together. Like, hey, this is opportunity for not rappers and podcasters, also entrepreneur, everyone. Just right, you guys connect, you guys figure it out, and you're opening a window for everyone.
Yeah, because honestly, bro, all I have at the end of the day are just the ideas, and all I could do is visualize what I think this idea can do for us and what it could do to further everybody. But I also need people to collaborate with me to have the brains. You know what I'm saying? I need people to collaborate with me to help me be like, we should do it this way, or have you thought about this? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, that's why like this event, it's not mine, bro. It is not mine. It is your guys's. It is your guys's. It is the 805s. All I did was bring what everybody's thoughts and opinions were, and I brought a solution to it. And because I always felt that doing events was like the number one way to bring people together because of music, so I felt, well, let's do what these big businesses do. They got mixer events, they got business expos and stuff like that, and that's what they're doing. Trade works, they're networking and trading work, and they're building each other up. Let's do this with the media people and the artists, bro. Like, let's just focus on that. You know what I mean? And I swear, bro, I love all you guys because you guys are all backing me up. I love the artists. They're backing me up with this. They love it. They love the idea. The media people, you guys are all backing me up with it, and I appreciate you guys. You know what I mean? It honestly wouldn't have been an 805 Media Day without you 805ers, bro. And it's just what the area needed, bro, and it really did.
Really did.
How's it gonna go?
We'll see once we cross that bridge.
Yeah, man, we'll see. You know what I mean? But everybody really has good faith about it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the positive part about it, is that everybody's praying good for it. You know what I mean? That's the energy we need. Like at the end of the day, because like, we're doing this for the 805 right now at first, because I want every 805er to embrace what we have here. But eventually 2 years from now, we're going to have to invite Bootleg Kev and Lush and, whoever fucking else. You know what I'm saying? Because we do want them to come over here and expose the 805ers too. You know what I'm saying? So like, that's why like later in a few years, bro, like it's going to end up being like not just we're still going to call it 805 Media Day because it's obviously here and that's what it's really about. It's Media Day in the 805. But sooner or later we will start inviting outside podcasters so that they can come get in on this market out in here. You know what I'm saying? And then you guys can all talk to each other and know what's out here and then be buddy, yo, I'm gonna send you to my guys in 805 type shit. You know what I mean? Kind of how we all want to do here. And and that's why the artists, they need to be like, hey, my boy, I just want to go do a podcast with these people. Go do it. Like, they'll handle you. Same thing like the podcasters are gonna do. Hey, we just did an interview with this guy. It's really interesting. You guys should do one too. You know what I'm saying? And now that we're gonna have Media Day, we're all gonna really be able to be on like the same network, like, and communicating with each other. And hey, yo, this guy's doing a promo run. He started off with us. Let's send him to, all these guys and get in a group chat. You guys are going to end up getting in a group chat sooner or later.
Now they already are. Now they brought it up. We already did our own group chat with our boys, Artificially Genuine.
See what I mean? Hey, shout out to Artificially Genuine, man. They're going to be at the show too. So I'm really proud to have them there. You know what I'm saying? We all are.
But that's what I mean. Like, so what I said off camera is that I brought it up to Jesse. He's like, bro, I really hope like with this podcast that we're doing, we connect. We have that connection with other podcasters, just like the same thing they do in LA. And it just came out of nowhere. We just linked up with Artificially Genuine, and that's how we're like, hey, bro, whenever we have an artist, we're gonna shoot them out to you guys. Right. And then they're like, yeah, same thing with us. Whenever we have an artist, we're shooting them out to you.
Right.
So and now that's perfect how you just said. Like, later on we'll have a group chat maybe with other podcasters. But I'm just bringing it up right now. Hey, we already have a group chat with the boys, Artificially Genuine. You guys are more than welcome to jump in too.
I might just do it for this Media Day and just have all 40 of you fools on there.
40, that'd be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like,
send you random memes at night.
That group chat's gonna have to be muted because I'm.
Hey, no, sure, man. We're gonna call it Porch Light Activities.
Summer 2 activities. But like artificial, I do there needs something different too. I don't want to get involved with.
I mean, we could bring it up because they're not here. But the thing is, they also have talked about maybe because they have a pretty big area for their studio. They want to later on down the line, they want to do like a comedy night. So like, because they say that they run into really good guests, and they're like, dude, these people are funny. But the thing is, they're not comedians. They're just regular guests.
Right.
It's like we want to set up a stage for them. So you know what? Jump on stage, bro. We'll record it, and they're even talking about having a little audience, bro. Like they even showed us the layout, bro. They want to set up chairs and all that shit.
Is smart.
And then they have a little recording studio too.
Oh, dude, yeah. Oh, there you go. That too. That they have a recording studio after they have like their interview with an artist. They're like, hey, if you want, hop in the booth. We're recording right now. They're ahead of the game.
Yeah, no, man. The possibilities are endless right there. With the simple things that you said that they have can really turn out to be like major things.
But that's the thing. So that's the thing right there. Like them, bro. As long as you hop into their podcast, they're willing to open doors for all these other things that other people aren't willing to do. But the thing is, there's some artists that just won't reach out. Like, you know, like it's just like I feel like that's why it's perfect that you're bringing up this 805 Media Day, because people are going to open their eyes to all these other podcasts they never even heard of. I know there's a bunch of artists that never even heard of our podcast,
right?
But it's just like that'll be perfect for that right there.
Yeah, hopefully that event like breaks the ice for everyone. Like, yo, like don't be afraid to reach out. You know, that way you can just rise the tide for everyone, and everyone's just gonna be lifted.
Yeah, mark your calendars, you know.
Yeah, August 3rd. August 3rd.
Yeah, hit that notification button on Instagram, the 3 dots at the top right. Notification. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if you guys want to, like, you know, like how, you know, Anthony out and, you know, and like he's type of way, you know, he's open to it, you know, because he always says, you know,
man, you know, I just want everyone to contribute, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because this is everyone's, this is your guys', you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be around long enough to run it, and so is not a lot of us. It's going to be up to the next generation, the next. So like, that's another thing why I said too, you know what I mean? Like, we doing this, it's the first annual. It might not be our generation or this, you know, year that starts breaking ice, or it will break ice, but you know, it may not.
At a certain point, yeah.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it might be next year, or it might be the next generation. You know what I mean? It's gonna work out, bro. And you know what? So far, like I said, the feedback has been amazing, and I really think this year is gonna be the fucking year, bro. Yeah. Because I think we're over capacity, because this is the way I work, bro. And you know, I work hard when I feel passionate about something, and I want people to really come to it and see it and be involved with it. I work super hard, bro. I literally DM'd, and I put this on everything. I literally DM'd 500 people from my followers. And at the time, I only had like, you know, 540 or something, but I DM'd every single person, bro. And I gave them all a personal different message. I didn't copy paste. I don't do that. I give you a personal message. What's up, my boy? I hope to see you there. Or I call them by the name, whatever, you know what I mean? And the results from that, over 100 artists told me that they're coming, bro, that they're showing up. And that's from putting in that work. But, you know, that's why I know this one's really going to be big. And I know next year, we're definitely going to have to change venues. It's still going to be in the middle, because that's why I chose Isla Vistas, because it's in the middle between San Luis Obispo, Paso Robles and all that. And then Thousand Oaks, you know, Santa Paula and Moore Park and all that, because there's artists everywhere, bro.
Exactly.
There really is. There's like over 1,000 musicians and artists and talents. Like, I might have like lowballed that, you know what I'm saying? Because there's also a lot too that are in the shadows too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's a lot that kind of keep themselves, and they're just working on music, you know, in their bedroom or in the studio. And you know what I mean? When they figure out, oh, I have something here, they go take it to someone, and then, you know, we just really don't know about them, because, you know, they're on their own journey. They're on their own mission, you know what I mean? And they just want to do it their own way. But, you know, I've been seeing a lot of them, and I've been hitting them up. Hey, what's up? You should come to this event. Or, hey, what's up? You know, or just like, we just get into normal conversations. I don't even hit up people and tell them what I want from them. I don't. I hit them up and see how they're doing, and see like what's new, what you got going on. You know what I mean? Like, I do genuine conversations and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then build the relationship from that, because it's like, at the end of the day, nobody needs my help, bro. They could do it on their own, you know what I'm saying? But hey, if we get into a conversation and it's helpful with what I say and what I could do, then cool, hell yeah. Then hit me up. I'll help you with anything, whatever it is. You know, my DMs are open, bro. They are to all the artists, you know what I mean? Especially the young generation, whatever it is that they want to know that's going to be like ahead of them and everything. And that's what this event is important too, because not only are the podcasters going to be doing like interviews and, you know, doing their services, and not only are the promoters and the engineers and producers and videographers going to be, you know, sharing their business stuff, they're also going to be sharing gems. They're also going to be educating these artists at this event. Like, this event is also an educational event.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because there's no embarrassing questions at this fucking event. No question is embarrassing, bro. You will get the answer that you need for any question is that you want to know about. Because that's what I want this event to be. I want it to be a sacred space, a creative space made for us, by us. You know what I'm saying? So that we could all feel great and confident and come out more elevated than we did coming in on this one day, once a year, 4 hours out of your day, bro. Like, just make that time. Make that time for yourself, and I promise you it's going to be very beneficial, and it's going to be longevity. You're going to have relationships that are going to be longevity relationships, and they're going to be locals from here, and it's going to be great, bro. And you know what I'm saying? And we look forward to the next couple of years. We look forward to the next decade of building the 805 media hub here and building a music mecca, like our own Motown. You know what I mean? Our own LA media.
Yeah.
You know, media city. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
what I'm saying. Like, it's just that it's so weird to us because it's never been done.
Right. It's foreign, bro. It's foreign to everybody. The podcasters popping up, all these media things. We get it, you know, and like, you know, LA's been doing it for a while, so like, we're familiar with it. But now that it's popping up in their own backyard, it's like, well, what do we do with it?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, how do they get built up so that we can come on? It's probably what their question is, like, you know, like, are they going to invite us? Are they going to, like, you know, build their stuff up first and then invite us in, or should we hit them up? And it's just about simply just hitting them up, just communicate. Just, if you want to come on this podcast, then come on, bro. You know, doors are open, especially right now, because we need it. You know, everybody needs it. We all need to help each other and elevate and expose everything it is that we have here, bro. Even from media people to local businesses. Look at all the local food truckers that we have now, bro. Bomb ass food. Yep. Better than some of the food in LA. Yeah. You know what I mean? And I've had plenty of good fucking dishes in LA. Yeah. But you know, we got shit here, bro. And it's all, you know, and it's all great. And it's great for our area, and it's great for our people and our culture, our community, and everything, the 805. Because you know, my long vision for all this too is to get recognized by the music industry, is to have our area recognized by the music industry. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, it's going to invite, you know, maybe unwanted attention. It might invite outside businesses to come in here and start up their business, because it's an untapped market. It's going to happen. But you know what? It's okay, because you can go to Denver and go do the same, bro. We can go out of here and go do the same somewhere else. Yeah. It doesn't matter, bro. This is a free world. You do what you want with it. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, we got to know what we have here, lock it in, be in control of it, and and keep what's ours, or, you know, take what's ours, you know what I mean? And yeah, share it. So when the people from the outside come, we collaborate with them instead of like giving them, you know, oh, okay, they took that space, or, you know, they're doing their own thing. Like, let's collaborate with and welcome outsiders over here too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we just, like, there's so many ways, bro. Like, I could only think of so many. Like I said, I have an idea, I have a vision, but I need people with brains. I need, you know, that's the thing I brought up on Connect the Coast yesterday. Shout out to Connect the Coast, Lordy. Shouts out. Yeah, man, out there in San Luis Obispo County and everything, because he's holding it down with his platform. He's been doing it for 6 years, trying to connect the coast, and you know, he's done a great job, bro. He really has done a great job, and he's still doing it. It's the reason why he's strong as he is right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's consistent. You know what I'm saying? And his passion is the coast.
That's a good
What's your advice for rappers that want to bring?
Oh yeah, check this out, man. You really want to be able to bring a USB drive with your music on it, a flash drive, bring your merch, bring your just bring your whole calendar. Bring your whole calendar for the rest of the year of everything it is you want to do, you want to get done, and you wish to get done. Bring it to Media Day because everybody who's going to be there is going to be able to help you out one way or another. We have podcasters there, get your interviews done, do a promo run. We have media bloggers, get your stuff reposted, do your promo run. We have videographers, hook up with them and get videos done for your project. We have promoters coming, get in touch with them and go promote your music by doing shows with these guys. You know what I'm saying? We got producers and engineers, studios coming, like everything it is that an artist needs. That's a key factor to making an artist and blowing them up to be superstars, and all the tools that artists need. It's going to be right here at this show. At this event, I mean, it's gonna be right there. Everything it is that you need, and you could just put everybody in your back pocket, bro. And they're gonna do the same thing with you. Sir.
Yeah, we'll be waiting for you guys there August 3rd.
Hell yeah, we're gonna be there.
August 3rd.
Yeah.
Calendars again.
Yeah, you guys want to get your interviews in too? Like, we'll be there. Hopefully, we'll be live streaming by then. So you guys just pull up, and we'll just showcase whatever you got.
The homies are gonna be doing it up at the event, and so is everybody else, man. So artists, make sure you guys roll up because this is gonna be the one day in the 805 to get your promo work in and really get the exposure in the 805 from your own area too. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like everybody's just gonna have to come in with that A game. Like everybody, like artists, podcasters, like
because everybody is gonna be on their A game, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know, everyone's gonna see other people do things, and you know, you never know, bro. The media people might end up collabing together at the event and doing some stuff together. Like the possibilities are endless. A lot of people are coming to me and saying, "What can I do? Can I do this? Can I do that?" Bro, I just had to put a post and say, "No limit. Be creative as possible. Be who you are, bro. Like, be who you are. Like, this is what this event is about. It's a sacred place to be creative. You know what I'm saying? And it's for the creatives."
Oh yeah, but is there any other things you would like to tell everybody right before we take off?
Yeah, you know what? Like, pick something that you want to do in life and make sure you stick with it. You know what I'm saying? You know, take opinions lightly. You know what I'm saying? Don't take them too much to heart because, you know, not everybody that has lived in this life has thought of what it is that you are about to do right now, or even has an idea about what you're about to do right now. And even if they did and tried to, maybe for some reason it didn't work out for them because they had a different journey, or maybe it just wasn't their time. But if this is going to be your time and this is going to be the thing that you really want to do, make sure you stay ahead of yourself, jump out of your own way, remove people that you feel are going to be in your way, and just do you, bro. Because all we have in this life is time, and we have life, and then comes death. What you do in between that time, you got to do it by all means necessary. You really do. You know what I'm saying? Because you could be anybody you want in this world, in this life, and you just can't let no one stop you, bro. Even your own parents. I ain't gonna lie. Straight up, your own parents can get in your way, bro. And I know not a lot of people will feel type of way because they don't want to go against their family in a way, but you know what? You got to put respect on yourself. You know what I mean? You got to make them understand, bro. As many arguments as it's going to take, you got to make people understand. That's the one thing that I wish I knew back then what I know now, because I would have made people understand. You know what I mean? And I would have made them understand me. But that's why you just got to know who you are and what you want to do and where you want to go with this, and believe in it, bro, and just do it. Like, fuck what everybody else say, bro. Enjoy this shit because you only get one shot. And if you do get a second shot, hey man, you better take advantage, man, because that third one might come, but it might not be like the first two. You know what I mean? But again, bro, if you're resilient, then you're gonna do what you want to do because you're passionate about the thing, and you're gonna burn that shit down, pick up the ashes, and build it back up from that. You know what I mean? That's resilience, and that's passion, and you gotta be consistent, and you could only be who you're gonna be in this world.
100%. What do you got?
Well said.
You got any shout outs?
Hey, shout out to my boy Oxnard Pugs, bro, for introducing me to Origen Podcast, man. And that's the man right there. That's the boy right there, man. He's one of the prominent ones, and he's really on my top 5 list from the 805, bro. Hell yeah. Straight up. That's the boy
Shout
right
out to
there,
the
man.
big pug.
Shout out, man.
Shout out, Plugs. Thank you, dog.
Shit, man. Shout out to everybody contributing to the event, bro. Honestly, there's so many people. It's like trying to name all the members of the team.
Shout out to everybody collaborating.
Shout out to everybody, bro. I'm gonna put a big post though. I'm gonna thank every single body, bro. I am. I'm gonna do it on Instagram and at the event too, so that everybody is felt thankful and grateful because like I said, it's not just me. This isn't my event. This is all of our events. You know what I'm saying? It's your guys. It's like if I'm not here any longer, you guys gotta run it, or they do. You know what I'm saying? And if they're not here, then that other person got run it. But this 805 Media Day is forever here to stay. It's forever gonna be running on its own because it's just gonna be an evolving thing for all of us, bro. And it's gonna be something that I don't even think any other cities have even thought about doing with their own people.
I don't think so.
But, you know what I mean? But it's gonna work out here though, because every other city is embracing everything it is that they have in their city. That's why every other city is ahead of us right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's why we're changing on it. We're shaking things up, and we're bringing the eyes to us. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna be helping each other out and making sure everybody prospers in their own way, and throw back the game and pass us all around so we can all
just build off of it.
Yeah, network with each other and fuck with each other, man. Come back a second time too. I'm coming back. We're gonna talk about a recap and how everything went. Dog. You know what I'm saying?
Let's throw some clips from the event.
Hell yeah. Hey, we're gonna be watching on this TV right here. We're just gonna be like, let's stream it, live chat, Twitch, all that shit, and be like, oh, look at that shit. You know what I mean? Fool, it's gonna be brilliant. It's gonna be amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Compa Anthony, we want to thank you, taking the time out of your busy day. I know you're doing your whole podcast run right now. Like you said, you just got done doing the Connect the Coast.
Yeah.
And we want to thank you for being here with us and giving us the opportunity to be the first to do this 805 Media Day because it's the first of many,
Yes, most definitely, man. I appreciate you guys. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it though, bro. Let's get it. Come to Origen Podcast. Artists, come get your shit right here. You're gonna get right. Trust me. And it's comfortable zone too. Yeah. I'm in my space. I feel a great energy, and that's why I've been able to really express things the way I am because these guys really make it feel comfortable, man.
Oh yeah, man.
Thank you. But you guys already know we will see you on the next one.
Thanks for tuning in.